Well, we've come to Hortonwood 45 here in Telford. I'm with Alex Morris and Joanna Morris from Morris Property, who are busy working on this development. Alex and Joanna, first of all, Alex, tell us a little bit about your role.
So I'm the quantity surveyor on the project. So generally I procure subcontract packages and look after the finances from conception to completion.
And Joanna?
My primary role is to raise the money to do the development work, which we've been very lucky to do with Frontier Development Capital.
Alex, tell us then a little bit about this development.
So as you can see, it's absolutely huge. It's an 11.2 acre site. It's 108,000 square foot building footprint. And then we've future-proofed it so we can extend it to 140,000 square foot at a later date if we need to. It's being procured by Morris & Company, our parent business, and the contract value is about 9.5 million.
So when did you start and the ground was levelled and this started to be built?
So November originally we landed on site. It was actually the site levels were about this high, so there's been quite a substantial earthwork scheme. And then obviously we come through the winter now and you can see the buildings up and cladding's going on.
And Joanna, this is a speculative build, isn't it? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, so we looked at the market and thought that there was a need, a requirement for some large warehousing. The location here was very useful for the infrastructure. So we're building it speculatively and in conversations with various potential tenants at the moment.
So Joanna, tell me about the speculative building concept from Morris Property's point of view. How do you do this?
Okay, well, Morris Property's been building in and around this area for over 100 years. We like the Hortonwood site because of its infrastructure and geographical location. In fact, I think this is our 14th development here at Hortonwood. We've done something like 26 in the Telford and Wrekin area. We like this one in particular because of its size. This is one of the largest builds we've ever done. We can do this speculative because of our history and because of our relationships with our funders. We work with Frontier Development Capital, who distribute the West Midlands Combined Authority funds, which enables us to do speculative build. We can do that because we have a long reputation for doing it. So.
And when you say about the history of Morris Property, I mean, Morris as a company is over 100 years old, isn't it?
The company itself is over 150 years old, and we've been doing the development work for over 100 years, which I think makes us one of the oldest ones in the region.
So Alex, as we look at the building behind us, there's quite a lot of steel there. Just how big is this?
So rising up from the foundations, we've got 370 tonnes worth of hot rolled steel, goes to approximately 11.5 metres, and then we encapsulate that with 15,000 square metres of composite cladding panel on the walls and the roof, and then we've got about 2,000 metres cube of concrete that makes the floor slab. At the back we've got 8 dock levellers, and then we've got, in comparison, a small office area, but it's not particularly small and it's high in spec. So you've got some high spec sustainable items such as the obvious PV on the roof, but then across the project we've got items like sustainable drainage systems, permeable paving, which really helps drive that up.
So Alex, this is not just about the scale and the size of the building, it's about the way it's being built. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so we're going for BREEAM accreditation on this, which is basically building sustainability into the building, looking at how it operates during its life cycle, how it benefits those who work and live around it, and what it does for the local community and environment. So personally, I'm really excited about this project because it's the first one that Morris Property and Morris & Company have done. As Joanna touched on, a long history, and how lucky am I to be involved in the first of something.
It's just great to be involved in it. As you say, doing this, an amazing project like this, Joanna.
Yeah, no, it's a fantastic project. We're very excited about it.
Guys, thank you so much for inviting us today. It's been absolutely fantastic and fascinating, really, to see this development. Will you invite us back when it's complete? I'd love to see it and find out the finished building.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, anytime.
We'd love to have you with us.
Guys, thank you so much. It's been great to have you.
Chris.
Alex, Joanna, thank you for joining us on Shropshire Business Live TV. Still to come, we are going to be finding out about our apprenticeship awards. The deadline is approaching to enter. We're also going to be chatting to WR Partners. We're going to be finding out more about the ACO Awards. And as well as that, we'll be catching up with Nick Jones, who's heading up the Three Peaks as part of a challenge raising money for MND.